hear me? It's Saturday. Hell yeah, dude. What up? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Wait. Hi. Good to see you, everybody. Welcome to Saturday. It is the weekend, and we're here to do what we do. Look at space stuff, talk about space stuff, play space stuff, say hi stuff. Oh my God, it's Friday. Never mind. Sorry, y'all. See you later. All right, really though, we have to actually do stuff. It's not quite Saturday, but okay, I'll stay and hang out with you, I guess. How's it going? Good to see you. I obviously haven't had enough tea yet. I hope you are ready for a Good Friday, cause I'm still, golly. Sorry, I don't know what day it is. Welcome in though. Y'all having a good time? Maybe we can get the weekend started early. I don't mind. Maverick, good to see you, dude. Soda Pop, welcome. Gravity Noise, Johnny Macaroni, Rig and Nesville, and Avocado. Hi, y'all. At least it's Saturday for Maverick. I know that much. Hello, Jonathan Vukic. Vucic? Can I call you John? Jono? Johnny, my man. Eagle-eyed, good to see you. Welcome, I'm from the future. Mr. Lord Skippy holding down the mod spot over there. Thank you for coming in, dude. Rachel 404, not found. Welcome in. Crimson, hi. Ayo, and Fola, the real homie, the MVP on YouTube. Good to see you, man. I want to do some casual looting in Star Citizen Day. It's not all we're going to do, but I'm going to jump in with a couple of the GII boys, and I want to run through some of the more popular locations in the game to see kind of how it's playing, but also to see if the looter-shooter kind of gameplay is even fun in the game right now. I don't know how they... Why'd you just say cross shot? I don't know how the desync is with the NPCs, but that's my goal to check out today. If you want to talk about SC or really anything, feel free to ask questions. I'm in a talkative mood today. I feel like covering stuff. So throw them at me. Let's hang out. Pizza Biddies for the weekend. Thank you, Taryn. Appreciate you, dude. May you and Mrs. Tomato have a great weekend. We will. How can you... It's Pizza Biddies. The only reason that the weekend's gonna be good. Well, I mean, besides the fact that we do get to see friends and, you know, enjoy the weather and stuff. But thanks, I appreciate you, Taryn. Since like, what, 2021, you have made Pizza Biddies a regular part of my life. Don't know what I'd do without them. You were the first one that says the number this way. I really appreciate it. No, really? People don't get that one. Your in real life garden is going very well. I have about 50 heirloom tomatoes growing on our plants. Okay, first of all, that's a freaking ton of tomatoes, dude. You gotta tell me what you feed in your plants. That's beautiful. I actually just planted a couple tomato plants. I'm gonna start posting updates to the real life channel in the Discord. If you've got any to post, I would love to see your garden and how it's going. I've got basil, tomatoes, and peppers growing right now. But I'm always looking for inspiration. I think we need a couple cucumber plants in there. Mrs. Tomato can't go without a cucumber. What have I missed over the last however long since we last checked in on Star Citizen? I don't think there's been anything. Oh, there was an Inside Star Citizen yesterday. Look at that. Yeah, we got to touch on that. I didn't get to see that yet. Should start taking bets on whether Starware will actually arrive in 411 or be delayed. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't place a bet on it. I don't know when it's gonna come, but I'm not gonna assume it's gonna be 411. Thank you for the sub, by the way, Rachel. some Turkish tea herbal plants. You're growing herbal tea plants in your garden? That's pretty cool. Where do you live? That's some humidity. It's 5 minutes, run it now. Why is it 5 minutes? I guess because the patch is so small. Dude, the Inside Star Citizen situation is wild, as the YouTube thumbnails would say. I mean, every Inside Star Citizen has been a patch report. Or behind the ships. They call that behind the ships. They don't call it behind Inside Star Citizen. Yeah, we've only gotten 3 Inside Star Citizens this year so far. I think this was like the only good Inside Star Citizen we've gotten. This was the last time they did one that actually covered stuff.
Giving people something to do can be really fun, but
this is what it's supposed to be, you know? It's supposed to be
to
talking about upcoming features and stuff, and it's just, yeah, this was December 4th, right before it came out. Besides that, though, we haven't seen any good ones. It's a bummer. It's sad. Found you on YouTube. Have really enjoyed your long form stuff. I finally can catch you live. Welcome to the live show, dude. Thanks for coming and trying it out. I hope you enjoy the YouTube videos, and I hope you enjoy this stream. We've got it's an interesting stream. We do a little bit of news, a little bit of gameplay, a whole bunch of getting distracted and falling down rabbit holes. Vartano, I think you started a hype train by reaching a 130 stream streak. I don't know why else we'd be on a hype train, but thank you, Taryn and Rachel, for getting that started. Appreciate you. Y'all make the world go round. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I gotta update streaks before we jump into this video. Mr. Vartano is not on the list yet. Dude. What? That's... wow. What a shame. Now you are. What is it at? 130 freaking streams? Is that what I said? 130, bro. Up there in like the top 3. Pretty sure. Yeah, right behind Vastin. Well done, sir. Well done. Thanks for coming and checking out these streams. Do you have Chrome key or something on your stream? It's got a pretty thick layer of fuzzy pixelation. Most noticeable on the dark web page background. Is it on the entire stream? I wonder if it is, I wonder if it's a problem with the capture card. You see it through your phone and via the PC, so it's not a localized issue. All right. Thank you for the heads up. I will do some research and see if I can figure out what's going on there. Ah, don't spoil the ISC for me, guys. Come on now. Eagle Eye, you guys got your own fertilizer? Oh, you got your own compost used as fertilizer, and then just water every day and use the Miracle Grow additive to the watering can. Yeah, I need to start fertilizing. I haven't been fertilizing my plants over the last 2 weeks. Poor folks. I need to get a fertilizer mixed and probably start doing some composting. Do I really want to do my own compost? It's like one of the key things I remember my mom's garden growing up. You see it too, probably just how Twitch TV is post-processing black. You see it through your phone. Yeah, I'm not sure what that would be coming from. Are you seeing it in the camera here? Can you see it when we're just like this? Or is it gone when it's camera view? How about this? Can you see it in the overlay outside of my computer screen? Or is it just coming through the computer screen? Because it might be a capture card thing. Open development's what makes you fall into SC. As a game designer, it was very interesting to see how the AAA game is made. You love to play SC now, but you really miss all the shows about how it's made. Yeah. Dude, that's been the biggest shift, is like they have almost entirely completed their shift from attracting people through the development of the game to attracting people through the gameplay. And for a lot of time, people were asking for that, but I think most folks were hoping for a mix, and they have really pulled back on the development side. Monthly reports, I think, are just the bright spot still. But besides that, Star Citizen Live's still pretty good, but we don't get them as often as I think any of us would like. We used to get Star Citizen Live and Inside Star Citizen every week. I miss that. Composting
Thank you very much.
A lot of money. Easy, yes, but kind of messy and can stank and can lead to having a lot more bugs in the yard. And when you have a small yard, that can be an issue because I want to have the kid outside to play, and like it just, you know. I guess you can have a small compost or like a countertop compost situation. Anonymous. First Toes Gang in 3 streams. Anonymous the homie. Golly. I appreciate you. An absolute real one, Anonymous, always comes through clutch and makes the week. Thank you so much for blessing this Friday. Hope you're doing well and feeling good wherever you anonymously are. What kind of ship would you wish for?
Thank you very much.
Something that would become a thing. I really want to see the equivalent of Slave 1 in Star Citizen. And I know by the time it gets into the game, I'm not going to care for anything other than to look at it and fawn over it. But I think it would be cool to see like a Drake-made Slave 1 equivalent. Percival coming through with the extra Toes Gang M3. Thank you, Percival with the F. The F you doing? Thanks, man. Appreciate you. You're a real one. An absolute homie. Lighting up the stream, keeping us going. Thank you. Kind of gross to deal with, but the compost tumbler works better than the trays. Yeah, we used to have a giant pit and like a pitchfork that we would just toss the compost in with that. When you suggest on the SC sub that the infantry part of the game should aspire to be a stalker in space, you were basically eaten alive by rabid SC zealots who cried, "It should be its own thing." Well, of course. How are you going to know if just one person tells you? Your small screen preview bottom right is flickering quite substantially. The rest of the sources are fine. What? It must be something with the internet because my feed looks entirely fine. I'm sorry. I will take a video of this and then I'll try to fix it after the stream, but I can't do anything live on that right now. I'm not seeing anything. What about being able to put a ship together from scrap? I mean, that would mean all kinds of complications for the game. That'd be cool, but it'd be weird. All right, I'm getting a whole bunch of video looks fine from other people. So, I don't know. I'll take a look at it afterward. I took a recording. We'll see. But for now, let's check out the Star Citizen Live. Or the Inside freaking Star Citizen. Man, too many names. Too much stuff. All right, so Space Nerds Alpha 4.9 is almost here, probably next week. And we've got a patch report on it. Now, patch reports are Generally not that exciting, but sometimes we get some interesting news from them. Mainly what I'm looking for here is any little bit of talk about 4.10 that comes afterward, or any little bits of 4.9 we don't know about yet. Let's see what comes of it.
Last week, we announced our decision to move the release of our upcoming Siege of Ore as an operation from next week out to mid-August, giving us more time to harden the system supporting our first iterations of content instancing. Now, this change was made in equal parts our own desire to make the new content as successful as possible, as well as the feedback received by you, the Star Citizen community. So, the easy thing might have been to just delay all of 4.9 a month. But as we spoke about on the last episode of Star Citizen Live, there are a host of smaller content and feature additions, bug fixes, and quality of life improvements we think are ready to go now. So, rather than just hold all those back, we've moved Siege out of 4.9 into a brand new Alpha 4.10 scheduled for August, which will now let us release 4.9 next week with almost everything else originally slated. And as for those things, let's jump in now and see some of what next week's release is bringing with it.
Okay, I almost thought I was freaking out and missing something because I'm seeing double here, but I think that must be a teleprompter or something that I'm seeing there.
Let's jump in now and see some of what next week's release is bringing with it.
Ooh, the 400i? Cigarettes in game.
Ahead of Rico Battaglia's fully instanced Mission Giver return in August, there's a new suite of repeatable evergreen missions that let you start building your rep with the legend early. Now these include your basic prospecting contracts where you report back locations of resources as work for others, and contracts where you go and do the mining yourself. But there's also more intriguing offerings where you're asked to investigate the results of recent attacks throughout the frontier by an elusive group called the Moraine. They're attacking industrial ships throughout the system, and Rico needs your help to find out what's going on and to save her friends.
Is her name Rico? Man, I can never get names straight with this game.
Throughout the system, and Rico needs your help to find out what's going on and to save her friends. These contracts include discovering what happened to missing workers, boarding hijacked vessels to recover control.
Bro, is that the new gun? That thing looks cool. Is that? Looks like it's got a decal on it there. Maybe it's a certain skin on it. Yeah, these missions are the same things we've had. It's nice. They're certainly nice to have back after they've been gone for a little while. I didn't expect them to come back like this. But he's definitely adding a lot of flair to the description here.
Vessels to recover control. Retrieve data from suspected Moraine facilities.
Okay,
recover
that's not one
items
I've
from
seen.
previously pirated ships. And even a little salvage of the remaining wrecks themselves. It's a nice primer for her full return in Alpha 4.10 and your further adventures with the storied Mission Giver.
I do think that this is a good look at how Starkitect is going to work to expand missions everywhere, not necessarily giving us new missions, but giving us missions with different backgrounds given by different people. It's not going to be some crazy game-changing difference, but I do think it will lead to there being content in places where you want to stick around. Instead of needing to always go to the same place to do the same thing, you can be like, well, I just like my flavor of that stuff over by Microtech. And it's just, this is Recos. This is the Levski version of that.
In ship and vehicle features, some long-awaited enhancements to the combat UI arrive next week, designed to help everyone better understand successful hits, penetrations, and damage to shields, armor, hull, and components.
Man, now that I'm seeing them again like this, they are very distracting compared to the pips. I think I'd like to be able to like shrink the size of the hit markers down.
That's just neat. Then newly improved ship flyby sounds are being reintroduced to the verse. With all new audio assets intended to deliver greater immersion, drink. Oral fidelity, drink. And improved positional feedback, okay, during flight. Now it won't be for every ship, but like other features such as components, engineering, and lamp, These will continue to roll out to more ships and vehicles in subsequent patches.
We can actually go back to where they talked about doing this. Because I remember we were all kind of like, okay, well, when is this actually going to happen? Y'all are talking about audio. When you going to do it? And they're doing it. These guys.
The kind of hooks that our audio systems rely on can change. And depending on how much resources we've got and time, sometimes.
Hold on, let's see if we can actually find the, oh, right here.
What happened to the glorious flyby sounds from years ago? And should we expect the magnificent sound quality to ever come back to our ships? This was just a topic of conversation in Director Chat's
yesterday.
last week. Well, yeah,
I was just talking about it
amazing
yesterday.
timing on this.
That is bizarre. Okay, shall I start first?
Yeah.
Feel free.
They are there. They are going to come back, but they're going to come back with a little bit more enthusiasm in the future. I really want them to vibrate. I want you to feel them go overhead. I want you to, they are going to come back. Over to Graham on, where they are now and where they will be in the future.
Yeah, so there's been a period of transition, I guess, on some of the sounds that we've been working on, and things aren't exactly where we want them to be. We've seen the videos you're talking about. We know how good things were then, and we absolutely want to bring that back. We've had meetings about it just this morning and yesterday, and we're making it a priority to bring those back.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm bringing this up because it's very, very easy to get caught into a cycle of hearing this in these episodes and then just never expecting this stuff to happen. Not to say that it happened quickly. This was 11 months ago, last July, so 12 months ago. It took a year, but here we are. This is literally how I started this YouTube channel, covering what they said a year ago and comparing it to what they were doing that day. And I'm glad they at least got this to this point by now. Audio's certainly been taking the step up over the last year. This is just the latest. I actually like the sounds of the hit markers. They're again quite loud. It's a little jarring, just like with the visuals. I would love to be able to tone down the audio. Being able to dial that into how you like would be nice, but I like getting audio feedback on the things that I'm doing, and I like when that feedback changes based on what the things I'm doing are affecting.
There's also a new ordnance cargo container feature going in, adding dedicated frames for things like missiles, torpedoes, and bombs to improve the presentation and storage of such items on cargo grids. Did I say ordnance or ordnance?
It improves the look. I really wish these things would click together, like attach to each other, so you could snap a couple of them together and then move all of those at once into your ship or into a space. That would be sick. What's up, Fluffy? How you doing, dude?
Cargo grids. Did I say ordnance or ordnance? Ordnance. Not ordnance? Yeah. So it's a smaller thing that perhaps isn't as sexy, but all existing distribution centers are being redropped on planets and moons with a variety of systemic and physics improvements that will fix a large amount of missions that occur there.
Huh. Okay, that's an interesting.
There was much rejoicing.
We'll have to check that out for sure. That's an interesting one. I figured they were going to wait to do all that kind of stuff until, oh no, Planetech V5 is only going to be in Nix. So it'll be a while before they can get back to these planets in Stanton. So that does make sense.
And ahead of Starware, which I'll go ahead and tell you is currently tracking for 4/11 in September, cross your fingers, there's a new series of combat clothing coming to shops in the verse. Now these may not offer the same...
Okay, that's kind of big. I wasn't planning on doing a Starware deep dive today. Maybe we'll do that on Monday, actually. We'll, if you're interested in learning more about Starware, where it started, how it's progressed, what to expect, we'll cover that in very deep detail on Monday, but let's finish this for now.
Level of protection is a full suit of armor, but they'll do more to keep you alive in a gunfight than other clothing options. Plus, they're snazzy. Be seeing you. And closing out our coverage of Alpha 4.9, there are also behavior improvements to the juvenile and adult Valakars.
Please let them travel.
New hairstyles. A new classic from one of our most popular weapon manufacturers with the bullpup rifle from Behring.
That's a good looking gun.
And perhaps the most important addition to Star Citizen since planets and star systems were added, new kiosks have been added to New Deal. Thank you, Hassie.
I can't believe that we went eight years with a single kiosk, or like 2 kiosks in the New Deal to buy ships. That was the worst. It was worse than Levski and its freaking store.
So that's all I got for you now. Be sure you jump in next week to experience Alpha 4.9 yourself. And remember that not every fix being prioritized and work done now will come all at once. Also, to those of you who have been helping in PTU and reporting issues and helping Repro, we hope you'll continue beyond the release next week to help us ensure Siege of Orison is everything it can be when it arrives next month. For now, we'll see you at the Bash next week.
At the Bash? Is that like when the patch comes out? Cool. Interesting. So this is probably going to come out next week, and then, well, it's definitely coming out next week, as he just said, and then we'll probably see the Evocati for 4.10 starting the following week, or the week after that, the last week of July, and that will be testing Siege of Orison and instancing. This update is not huge. It looks like there is some good stuff being done to fix missions, to make sure that things aren't overloaded by new features, and hopefully giving them a little bit of breathing room to start using the tech preview for some of the more complicated stuff. But just looking at this update, we went over the Valacar behavior changes, new hairstyles, combat clothing. This one's interesting because they've certainly been talking a lot about this in the monthly reports, and it just got a very, very quick pass over there. So I do wonder how much is actually different. I'm hoping that they can actually move around, and the fight would be much more interesting like that. We got combat clothing. Didn't touch too much on that, but it's certainly interesting. I think it'll be more interesting to people when we get more localized gameplay. There's like a not insignificant portion of the community that anytime you mention anything like clothing or eating or hair, they're like, we always wear spacesuits and helmets. I could never be imagined to show my face. And it's like, well, eventually you'll be able to spend more time on planets. So I think this is a good preview for Starware, just like the flight suit stuff was, just like the super heavy armor is, but I think it's gonna matter more later. Flyby sounds cool. Ordnance holder cool. Ship combat UI I think should be scalable. The mission pack is interesting. I don't think it's worth jumping into this patch if you weren't planning on it, but this is good content if you are in 4.9 to try out in Levski or in Nyx. And then this rifle I still haven't gotten to try, but I'm always looking for a new shorter range combat rifle to check out. Either way, that is a final preview, I think we can say, of 4.9, and from there we wipe our hands of the 4.8 patch cycle. What pain that was. And then we will move on to 4.9 next week and see if it's any better. Videos you've seen from the PTU show the Valacar burrowing and moving around instead of just sitting like a turret. That sounds phenomenal. I love that. That's good to hear. Remember, not all fixes being prioritized will come all at once. A nice little disclaimer that 4.9 may actually fix barely anything. That's a cynical way to look at it. I think more so just a reminder it's not going to fix everything. And I just missed a party invite there. Whoops. You know you're late to the stream, but you saw there are videos talking about updates on the Kraken. Are there any? Yeah, the Kraken is working through its production. It's still in gray box. We got a picture at the monthly report that showed off what's been going on with it. Nothing else besides that, though. Not that I know of. Anybody in chat actually excited for 4.9? Or are you mostly feeling just like it's a placeholder patch and you're not thinking much about it?
something more serious. Getting the right treatment has never been easy, thanks to the advanced digital medical assistance available at every dental RX.
Emergent page for Nurse Radcliffe. Report to emergency. Nurse Radcliffe.
I got muted. Thank you. You're hopeful for the fixes, but you always feel that every time there's a major update, something else breaks. You began the last week of 4.7, so you got to see a little bit of what stability looks like. And not to say 4.7 was an extremely stable time in the game either. Generally this year has been fairly unstable, at least compared to last year. Stable compared to every year before that, but we have short memories. And we always want forward progress, you know? Toes. Guess you've been feeling a little bit cynical lately. I think that's reasonable after 4.8. We need another year of playability. No, we need them to use the actual strategy from the year of playability. I have a video coming out about this tomorrow. They proposed a strategy that was necessary for the game to stay stable. They just haven't followed it. And I think that's really what we need, is like that strategy to work. Problem is, that strategy requires, I think, more money than they can make. At least while Squadron 42 is still taking so much of their effort. Not year of stability. That is a disappointing mistake to make when you're thinking about Star Citizen. Yeah, we're pretty well equipped here. I don't need this. I need to get rid of this shotgun. Is 4.11 the winter patch before Christmas break? Because we haven't officially heard a plan of what's after. 4.12 will be after that, in November. Where's the key? Here we go.
Medicine isn't only about healing. It's about being your best. Ask your med tech about optional medical services. Whether it's a simple case of the sniffles or something more serious.
The sniffles?
Has never been easy.
Not the sniffles, bro.
Medical assistance available.
They trashed that strategy like 1 minute after they presented it. Space Marine! Hello, my friend. Thank you for the sub, dude. A whole freaking standing round of applause. Thank you for 33 months supporting the channel. That Prime sub, buddy. Much love. I hope you're having a good week. And an even better day. Let's jump in and see where Maverick is. Mr. Mav. The Mavington. Hello.
Morning. How are we?
We are hungry, actually.
Good. I guess.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing?
All right, man. Saturday. Can't complain.
Yeah, see, guys, I was right. It is Saturday.
Yeah.
Everybody said I was
Appreciate
wrong
you.
when I said that.
Yeah. Made me feel like I was on the wrong day.
Let's meet up in game.
Let's do that.
I have sent you an invite.
You have.
I have. Let's see if we can pull up our... Always goes on the wrong screen.
Different menus. It is. Oh.
Toes.
Is your phone ringing?
You rock. You know that? Yes.
I thought that added a new feature to the Mobiglass.
Just freaking weird.
Well, there's notifications of vibrating. I was like, wow, this is cool.
Yeah, dude. It's the new age Mobiglass. It bothers you even outside of the game. It also still lags out outside of the game.
Nice.
Yeah, super competitive with Windows Phone. Did you get the party invite? Whoa.
I'll pick it up from menu.
Get in my
There we go.
backpack. Dude, why the absolute is this still not just... I wouldn't even be bothered if it let me change my default action of this to just store, but it doesn't.
Oh, does your wheel of death not work for you?
It just he just holds the bottle out in front of his face like a freaking idiot. And then I either press the button to drop it or drink it. And since he has a helmet on, he can't drink it, so he just kind of...
So if you pick that up, or put it in your hand separately to buying one, so if you get it out of your inventory,
Yeah.
and you're just carrying it, and then you look down on it, and then you get the, then you click the. Yeah, let me do it in game so that I can put myself through
You
it.
F and
Yeah.
right click, yeah.
Yeah, and then you get the extension out the side of it when it gives you the option to.
It basically just tells me it's in use, so I can't store it. Just...
Oh, that's a bug, unfortunately. But yeah, the actual extension of that should be that you get that little UI extension saying primary and secondary function.
Cool, and then the hope would be that I can just change that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Like I would just be able to go in here, and yeah, I can't even highlight it to try and change it, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a weird thing. I think it depends on the backpack you're wearing as well.
Just crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Bonkers. The interaction system was supposed to get an update in like 2024, I think, but it didn't.
You mean like the one they showed us for Squadron?
Yeah, it just like didn't actually handle all of the interactions that well. You just hold by and get it from your storage access. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it
That
this
is
weird
true.
way. So, like, quick buy it?
No, just hold F at the kiosk.
Right, but what about when you're here? So you quick buy it. Where does it go when you quick buy it? To your item kiosk?
When you quick buy and you store it, it goes to your backpack, obviously, but you can't store it. So most people just buy it and then go to the kiosk, the inventory kiosk, and get it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of funny that you're standing here and you buy it from the actual shelf. You're not buying it from a kiosk. You're buying it from the table in front of you, and it goes to the kiosk. All right, I got my drinky drink and my nom noms. I'm ready to go kill.
Fine.
Go to the cargo deck and buy from the kiosk. I'm allergic to cargo.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
What shall we take out today? I like the... Kind of like the Hurricane. We don't really have much inventory there, though. we're gonna be looting, we should probably get a box. You have any mid-sized ships?
Petty Black.
Oh yeah, okay, we could take that. Where are you?
It's a great question. I am 38 giggity meters away from you. Probably New Babbage I'm picking.
Okay. I guess if I'm at Hurston, we can just go to Aberdeen. Right, Aberdeen has Hatheror locations, right?
Sure, yeah. That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
that sounds
Hurston has.
Cool.
Hurston
Let's link up here then. You want to come pick me up? I'll grab some boxes to be ready for you.
I can just bring the box in the back of the cuddy. It's pretty much already sitting here. So.
Okay. Questions in chat. You're thinking about starting Star Citizen. Hello, OG Black Forest. You have a question you hope I can help. Oof, I don't know. I'm not very good at questions, to be honest. Every time you watch streams, you don't have the feeling there's a lot of action, and you never see other players like PvP is Star Citizen. Is PvP is part of the game, right? Yes, it is. But a lot of, I mean, there's certainly action if you want to get into it, but a lot of the game is moving around and moving things. You can be in action-oriented places at all times, which will find you a lot more PvP and a lot more time with other players, but generally a lot of people don't want to. And also, the game has a lot of desync issues right now that makes trying to get involved in that kind of gameplay not very fun. What I'm about to do is go raid one of the highest PvP locations in the game, so you will see some action there. But that's not going to guarantee that we will see action, you know? It's a maybe. It's like kind of like DayZ. Maybe there's a fight going on that you can be a part of. Maybe you can get some cool winnings out of it. Maybe there's nothing. Shot ships, move boxes, shoot NPCs, that's it. Buddy, you don't do any industrial stuff? To be genuinely honest, there is an actual game loop in this game. All right, a couple years ago, I would have told you this game is just a catalog of missions to try out. At this point, though, you can load into the game, you can see what you want to progress towards, you can set goals towards that progression, you then can find content to go through to get that progression. You will find different difficulties along your path on that progression, which will complicate your gameplay and make things happen that you weren't expecting. That's a game experience. You can try and tell me it's not. It is. And Star Citizen offers it. There's a lot of problems with it. There's a lot of glitches in it, but like the game offers a good amount of gameplay now. Just a matter of if the patch you're loading into actually works or not. Now, I'll say once you've done enough of this game, and enough is different, that's subjective, it'll get boring, it'll get repetitive. You'll be playing the same missions over and over, and you'll realize that they're just reskins of the same mission in a different place. That's because the game's not complete, and I don't think anybody should be trying to hide that fact. Like, there's not thousands of hours of content here for most people. For most people, this is a good, like, 40 to 60 hour experience right now with a lot of potential to go further if it's the kind of game that you enjoy. But there's so much hyperbolic conversation around the game, it's hard to figure out what's actually, like, if it actually does offer you something or not. And it does. It's just pretty unstable right now. Daryl the Second, dude, thank you so much for the super chat over on YouTube. Said, Tomato, my man, just checking in. Almost baby time for both of us. Hope all is well. Dude, it is almost time. How have you guys been doing with the pregnancy? What kind of signs are you dealing with now? It's like every month is something new. Hello, delayed input. I'm just waiting for Maverick to get here right now. Hey, how about we actually meet down at Hathor?
Yeah, that's okay.
Vehicle
problem.
selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
Happy Friday, Valentino. Any plans for the weekend? You can load into the game. Everything else is optional depending on how CR feels today. If you bought a ship. Weaponized, thank you for the sub on Twitch, my friend. Thank you for supporting the channel for 6 months. You make the garden grow. You keep the tomatoes red and the potatoes delicious. How hard is it to make a mission where you agree to take an NPC somewhere and the moment you accept it, they appear and follow you until you drop them off at the designated spot? I'm not a game designer, man. I don't know. The amount of like different details you need to include in that question outside of just the basics is insane. If there's one thing I know about making games, it's like that question's going to be entirely different depending on what game you're working on. You put a ridiculous amount of hours into the game this patch, even with the bugs. You're really enjoying it, and the fact that it's still under development is exciting for you. That is really exciting. I think a lot less people would be interested in the game if it wasn't in development.
Takeoff complete.
I know one of the reasons I started following this game is because the development and the story around it's sick, it's cool, it's unique. Eye Tracker. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna head down to the local moon here. And I'm gonna turn on game music now, because it actually has a pretty good soundtrack down there. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. How's the game volume? Is it too loud? Let me know, because I've been having some audio balance issues lately. Life is wild, Daryl. Indeed. Life is wild, life is exciting, life is crazy. Life is, definitely what you make of it. And who is the lead? Baby shower, awesome growth, and getting the baby's room ready. That's been the best part, building the baby's furniture and realizing that, like, you're gonna be seeing that stuff for years, used in different ways. Oh, he's gonna grow up with it. There's a reason escort missions in most games are you following the NPC and not the other way around. Alright, drop the game audio a little bit, let me know. Valentino got GII on the mind this weekend? My weekends are completely swamped these days, so I have not been able to get into any gameplay. I want to say I'm hoping to do that again soon, but busy time in life.
Quantum drive is now off.
All right, so as I said, this is a pretty common place for people to get into shenanigans. This is a location where your goal mainly is to get in here, reset this orbital mining facility, launch the laser, get the stuff, and get out. As of right now, don't see any ships around. I do see one of the dishes open. That dish is closed. 2 dishes are open and this one is closed, which means there might be somebody running through the process as we speak. And again, like I said, I don't see any ships here. Okay, there we go. It's an NPC. I'm gonna sit down here. We're doing our looting, and we will keep an eye out for anybody who's coming to complete this process, because like I said, somebody might be running this right now. Mainly we're still looking for loot, but if we're lucky, maybe we can actually run this and finish the laser now, since I'm doing this live on stream. I am betting that we won't be alone for this whole thing. So we'll see what kind of chaos happens here in the next hour. My desk has inspired you. That standing desk is your ideal for the space you have. Dude, it's so freaking good. Oh my god, I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. Unfortunately, I have no connection with the company whatsoever, so no deals, no codes, just a straight up good opinion of the desk. It gets my explicit approval. I freaking love it. What I'm hoping I can find is magnetic mounts for this that match my VKB sticks. So I can use the Monster Tech mounts on the chair, but I can also magnetically mount them to the bottom of this desk. Would be sick. I have... This is actually one of the magnetic mounts I already got. You can see on the text here. It even says on there that it's made for the... Oh wow, yeah, I can see the kind of the pixelation now on the white background of that. I could definitely see it there. That's interesting. Is that just on the camera? I feel like that must be a camera thing. What you doing, camera? You doing something weird? You being a weirdo? You deactivate you? I have nothing on it. That's so strange. Show it on screen? Show what on screen? The desk? Kojima likes it too. He also make a game about it. He'd call it desk stand. Good lord. All right, I'll give you one. You get a rim shot. All right. So generally, this area is dominated by NPCs, as you can see. They're not very good at their job.
Holy shit! They just killed him.
Yeah, I did.
I'm wounded.
Why isn't he dying? This is that desync thing. Is there a freaking invisible wall there or something? Jeez. Would you be willing to try and experiment on your way out? Apparently people are saying if you fly too close to the radar dish when it is active, it can start a fire on your ship. Sounds like a fun experiment. Maybe we'll set the ship on fire, yes. And clear out the rest of this building. I definitely heard someone in here, but okay. We'll go grab that blue card inside of that closed area. Man, if anybody does actually come to run Hathor, they're going to be real disappointed. How are you progressing?
Just setting my spawn up at Everest so that I don't have to come all the way back here if we don't have a great run.
Cool. You run Hathor mainly for loot and not the mining. You like the loot table for these and the OLP. Are there any other locations with these types of loot? ASD isn't close to diversity found here. I haven't looted here in a little while. I do think that the new locations in Nyx have better loot, but I have always been drawn back to Hathor to do my looting runs. It is just a fun environment. And even now I'm here because I was talking to Detox on the podcast today. Supporters, you'll have access to that by the end of tomorrow. Everybody else, that'll be released on Monday. Supporters, you can also come and listen to that live and like ask questions and talk to me and the guest. But in our discussion, he said that Hathor was still the best content that they've released because of the things that can happen while you're out here. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go play that on stream. So thank you, Detox. Shout out to him. We'll probably raid him later today. He's doing some fun FPS stuff with his org. Bro, die. They do need to tighten up the boundary boxes on a lot of assets. Happens a lot in the core room and ASD facilities. Yeah, man, it's funny that we have a tactical like reticule that'll tell you, oh yeah, if you're not looking at the box, you're gonna, like, even if the box is right there, you're not gonna hit where you're aiming, you're gonna hit on the box because that's where your gun is. But then, like, the actual bounding boxes of these things are not accurate anyways. Oh crap.
I need some drugs.
Love this gun. I'm gonna kill you, your family, and your dog. That's one of the things they say, dude. Can you believe they're so heartless? These pirates are maniacs.
Did they fall into a jump point? Where the fuck did they go? People don't disappear. Yeah, you owe me those.
You know, just trying to talk crap over each other. What is this? Silverton tan jacket?
You got it.
How dare you even think I would wear something so goofy?
Yeah, I got ya.
So, you know, I'll take a flashlight, throw it on the P8.
Yeah, I got ya.
How do you activate underbarrel attachments? U? Yeah, there we go.
Let's head out.
So now you can have a flashlight on your gun and on your helmet. Double the light. And when you have an eye tracker on, you can literally light up like an entire room like this. You. Thank you, guys.
Moving forward.
Hathor's nice. You always wanted to play it, but whenever you went, there were groups just shooting down people that approached. You have a pretty good chance of finding an empty one nowadays. I'd give it a try. A beanie? Get out of here, dude. I'll gladly take a space beanie. A speenie. A spikini. That's stupid. Jai-Funk. What up, bro?
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Wait, why did it made you unfollow me? Because it thinks you're a bot? Is that a thing? Is that why people end up getting unfollowed from channels sometimes? Or did you just hate me for a day and decided to unfollow to show me who's boss? Which, can I just say, that kind of ruined my whole vibe for the whole week. Please don't do that again. It hurts.
Oh, hell with this.
Wait, how are they going to give me a grenade launcher and not any grenades? Just the one? Probably not a great idea to give me grenade launcher anyways. Alright. We're cleared out here. I'm guessing these guys are up above us being all annoying. Crap. Okay, they're actually gonna shoot me. Run! Or not going to a chin. Ah!
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Got a problem! Let's see how they like this.
Crap. This is actually a sticky situation, isn't it?
Like this.
In it. Oh, what the? Bro, come on. See, I told you, just don't give me a freaking grenade launcher. Now we got these guys.
Here we go. Yeah, got a problem. We're getting hit.
Oh man, and they're above me. All right, you know what?
Gift for you.
It's a bad spot. Let's get around the corner. I'll wait for those guys to get a little closer. Oh.
This could be shit. I'll cover you.
All right, these guys are kind of closing in a little bit, huh?
Repositioning.
All right, I need some P8 ammo. Fairly soon. As much as I enjoy a Coda, this isn't great.
Fire in the hole. Go, go! I got your back. Time to end this.
All right, I think we're good on the interior. Let's see if we can get some P8 ammo. One of these days, we're gonna get you to fully kit out before you go do something. Nope. Never. Don't know how many years that's gonna take, but it's gonna happen. I do it occasionally. Every good Tuesday, I end up getting a nice full kit of gear. But yeah, ammo is always rough for me because I think until I can reliably store stuff on my ship, I'm just never gonna have ammo. That's just the way it is. Things are always gonna be the same. Loot. Show me something good. Gloves. Ah, P8 ammo. What's up? See, guys? Plan always ends up coming together. What's up, Iron? How you doing, man?
About to go down. Take a look.
Kitting out means less backpack space and therefore less loot. Oh.
I'm wounded.
Wounded?
Got your cousin.
Oh, of course. He's like, we have to throw in a classic.
Go ahead.
I love how the dude, like, he's falling dead from a ladder and he's like, ah, I'm wounded. Crumbling to the ground in death. Why bring ammo in a backpack when you could just bring any? Oh. Hey! The cavalry has arrived.
But it is.
Yeah, now the guys are wounded. Another blue card. Okay. You've been using the low quality materials to make tons of ammo, and you just stash it at your most used stations. Whenever you head out, you grab 20 mags. It's probably a good call. Technically, he was wounded when he said it. Maybe he should just hold his tongue until he figures out what the final conclusion's gonna be, you know? Just wasted effort at that point.
Emergency access granted.
Always use the weapons often used by NPCs. Yeah, but they use like the freaking P4 and the Custodian all the time. Gross. If only more streamers would be calm and friendly as you. Am I calm? I guess my problem is less so that I'm not calm and more so that I just get distracted by everything at all times. More of a hyperactive bunny situation than a intensity. Hey guys.
Here we go. Repositioning.
Ready?
Laying down covering fire.
What's up?
On my way to you.
All right. What are you rocking?
A little bit of P8 and I think must be an F55.
Good call. What do you say to non-lethal bullets? Tickle me ammo. In terms of SMG, there's the P4 and the after. I like the C54, the P8, and I'm thinking the CBQ or whatever it's called, the bullpup rifle might be an interesting one. But yeah, P8 SC is definitely my top gun in this game so far. It's just good energy. It's friendly, it's kind, it's good for your health. Ooh. There's a Coda Big Boss pistol. I'll take a different Coda. It's like green. Yeah, I think it's a little green. I should change this button from customize to just inspect so I can quickly inspect stuff. Nope. What attachments are on your P8? I've got the underbarrel light and I've got a red dot sight. I think it's a 1.2 scope? 1.5 scope? The fake intensity is exhausting. I bet it's exhausting for them too. Haven't played in about a year. How's SC been as of late? As of late, it's been rough, but the underlying state of the game is pretty good compared to maybe not a year ago, but definitely like a year and a half ago. Like, there's so much more to do in this game than there has ever been. The problem is that they need to keep adding more, and they're also struggling to keep what's already in the game fairly stable. There's a lot going on to try and remedy that problem, those two problems, and I'm making a video about that, so I'm not going to go at length about it here. Keep an eye out for it on the main channel, though, in the next day or two. But it really is just a matter of they need to find a good balance of both adding new things to this game in whatever format they can, whether it's PTU, Evocati, experimental PTU, whatever it is. They need a way to add and test features with players without destabilizing the live game. And if you're gonna jump into Star Citizen right now, unfortunately, you're gonna be playing with a destabilized live game. It's gonna be not ideal. But the hope is that with 4.9 and onwards, it makes a consistent improvement. We'll see. You do wish we could find blueprints in our crates. I can't wait until we can find blueprints out in the wild, dude. Or we can just like do favors for people to get blueprints for stuff. Oh, there's so much potential there. So much more than just doing a mission and randomly getting a blueprint from a RNG pool. You thought everyone only used laser as the underbarrel? Yeah. I found a light. Sounded interesting. Alright, I think I just... Did they just respawn or something? Did we get new spawns?
Grenade out!
I mean, me blowing up the trip mines.
Oh, they're upstairs. Okay, I just started yelling and I was like, what's going on? Shall we move to the next building?
You've been inside this cage?
No, actually, maybe not. No, you should grab the blue card.
Mm-hmm.
The bluesies. You're fond of the parallax, but the ammo for it is rare loot. Interesting. So is the parallax ammo is actually something that would be like people would want? I guess you could just buy it from a store. You did 5-bit 0 missions back to back. Awesome ship fighting, awesome FPS in the asteroid, 0 problems loading and unloading the gold. Made over 1.7 million per run. Very fun, but yet...
Let's go.
It is what it is. Wait, what is the but yet? Sounds like it was all good. ASD's got a lot of parallax. That makes sense. Dang, they got a lot of guys upstairs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get in close first. Let's get inside.
Okay.
Laying down covering fire!
Holy!
Look alive!
Where did his body go? He just flew straight up.
Moving! Shit, missed! Not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm gonna investigate.
One guy up there. Checking the other rooms.
Laying down covering fire!
Know the rules. Stay alive. That kind of sounds like they're saying the rule is to stay alive. Like, you're not allowed to die on job.
Let's go!
If you're gonna die, take some time off.
Let's take a look. I got you! Go! Go!
Sneaky crawl space. Any good loot in here? We got a red card.
You.
Yeah, I got ya.
Death is not a reason to skip work, Avocado says. You would say that. You out here killing people on the job.
You're gonna think it's a career. I need some more cover. Go, go! I got your back. I got you covered. Shit, gone.
Do I use a KVM switch to control my streaming computer and gaming computer with one set of peripherals? I do not. No, I have a everything is connected directly to the computer. Well, not everything. My mice are wireless, my keyboards are wired, but they go straight to the PC. If you die, you're fired before you hit the floor. Like that guy on the ladder. I'm wounded. That's probably why he said he was wounded. He didn't want to get fired.
Go, go.
I'm not dead. I'm not. Don't fire me. I'm okay. Oh, I can finally switch out for a nice rifle. All right, we're gonna store the grenade launcher. That has only proven to almost kill me. And we're gonna grab this S71. Hell yeah, dude. This is like my favorite gun in the game. I can't believe we just found it here. Bro, I just found an S71.
Nice.
My life is greatly improved. All right, I'm ready to move on from here. I think these guys are annoying me.
Yeah, they're up on the roof.
Ooh. Wait for it. Kill shot. Just in case.
You got it. Dodge all you want. This ends with you. Hey, who messed with my gun?
Who messed with my gun? That would be you, sir. Next room?
Yeah, let's do it.
Moving right.
Stay still, damn it.
Moving left.
We're clear. Blue card. Oh, that took a minute. Hey, thanks for dropping that link, Jaybird. We need to get that on a command, huh? Little, Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming in. This is your captain speaking. Tomato will be with you shortly. Oh, Citizen Spooner with the raid. Yo, bro. Welcome in. Hello, my friends. Hello, Spoon Crew. I called you the Spoon Crew. Is that okay? Does that work? Do you guys do that? I don't know if you do that, but I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much, Spooner, for dropping in your folks. A big old raid. Folks, if you don't know the Spooner, then I assume you also don't know a Forker. And I would suggest you go with the Spoon first. Links in the chat. Give it a click. Consider following. Check him out when he's on next. He's great. I think you stream every day? Or almost every day? Puts in the work. Gotta run, enjoy the Spoony Bunch. All right, now I know what you guys are called. You're the Spoony Bunch. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Have a good time at work. Or run. Whatever you're doing for the rest of your day. Anil, though, has got himself Enli? Anil? I think it's Anil. Are you already on this list? Yeah, you are. I was going to say, I feel like I've typed in this name already. Up to 7 streaks from 3. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming and checking out the streams. Hope you've been enjoying the day. And I never started that. Big whoops. You can call us whatever you want. Anytime. They're the Spooner crew. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I might go with the Spoonies.
You call them the utensils.
the utensils, that's a little bit too close to the immobiles, and I already struggle to remember detox crew. I'm just not good at remembering things, so maybe it's a bad idea I even try. What am I talking about? That's how you get better. Sexy beard man? You can call him that too. I feel like I have noticed there are a high concentration of very nicely built, grown, constructed beards in a space nerd community. Something about being in space and having a beard, I guess, is just... Maybe it's because we all know we couldn't have beards like that when we had helmets on. I don't know why I'm saying we. I don't fall in that category. I am very far from it. How about you, Maverick? You got a space nerd beard?
Yeah, it varies from month to month, week to week, depending on how much it's annoying me. I mean, whether the weather's really hot, but yeah, generally speaking, there's some form of managed stubble through the unnecessarily overgrown beard.
Solid. Beards T1.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, shall we tackle the center room? Thanks, somebody. Whoa. Somebody trying to take shots. Dude, the S71 has like no recoil. Why would you ever choose the P8 over this? It's insane. This thing is so good. I'm ashamed for even not using it. Love it. It's time for me to grow one as a space dad. I don't think that's in my control. There's a lot of guys here.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Bit of tactics. Use the cover.
Yeah, watch yourself on the right side here. Let's keep moving right. We gotta get close to the building so they don't keep wrapping around us. Take out these guys on the ladder and then move in.
God damn it!
Yeah.
We're getting hit! Going down.
Reloading.
It's still up top.
Roger that. I'm gonna make a run, so I don't have anything that's very long range anyways.
Cutters, look lively!
Covering.
Ooh, gonna need some backup for this room.
Alright, pushing up.
Here we go! Cutters, look lively! Shit, we're under attack! I'll cover you! Oh shit!
Come on. Reloading.
Got a problem! I got you covered!
It's just not reloading.
Laying down covering fire!
That worked.
Whole clip here with your name on it.
Alrighty. I gotta get my ammo figured out because I keep running out of ammo on everything.
Yeah, we'll repull in.
The AR has a bigger magazine size than the S71. Sometimes size does matter. Hopefully I can find some ammo for it.
I'm pushing.
I love finding freaking little like bean and rice burrito meat chunks, beer, and rockets in the same box. The hell were they preparing for? A violent picnic?
I'm again.
Wait, is this the components room? Where are we?
Yeah, I just put them outside.
But this isn't where the battery would be, right?
No, this is just the back component.
I got you.
Huh.
Go!
Not used to coming in here.
Normally just get past it.
A camping weekend in the woods with a rocket launcher? Y'all Americans get into some weird camping.
Laying down covering fire.
Just found an armor set you've never seen before. Sure on Lifesaver, not on UEX, no images on the wiki either. That's pretty sick.
Special delivery.
Hold on to it tightly.
Moving up.
Shall we continue?
Above
now?
you on the right? Yeah, they're above you on the right inside.
Gotcha.
Moving up. Today just got intro. I'm wounded.
That's actually one of my favorite lines. You like put 5 bullets into their head and then they're like, ah, I'm wounded.
I mean, they're not lying technically. I suppose,
They're not. They're not. They're accurate. Accurately assessing the situation just might not be the most effective assessment.
I mean, the definition of wounded is obviously a little off.
You know, like, sir, we know this though. Maybe he's just more saying it out of surprise. Like, oh my gosh.
It's positive reinforcement. If you said, oh, I've been shot on the head, I'm dying, he's going to die. But if he says, I'm just wounded, maybe he'll survive a little longer.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop back down.
Cool. Exactly. There's slivers.
I definitely need a better sight on this S-71. Well, I know you're not American, Jive, but I could never make that joke about Canadians. That wouldn't make sense, would it? Too bad the music here doesn't seem to play very much. In general, it doesn't seem like the music is playing much in the game.
Yeah, I think it's a server thing, to be fair, whether it's engaged.
Always the servers. Gotta love watching Space Mid while grinding rocks. Grinding rocks, dude. What? You making sand? Are you one of those beach maestros I heard about? Man, there's nobody in here.
So, Matt, can you do me a favor and invite Mr. Avocado to the party, please?
Yee.
He's not going to be in voice comms, but he will be in the party.
Sounds good. I'm not stealing scopes from enemy rifles. You know what? You're right. You're right, you're right, you're right. They need to make an easier... They need to make it easier to do that. Look at the process it's going to take to do this. Okay, it's actually not terrible. Okay. Open my mouth too soon. One eye on the street, one eye on the rocks. Store all your yams at your auntie's house. Sorry, I know it's a crazy random line, but that's one of my favorite lines from one of my favorite songs from back in the 2000s. What the... God dang it, I applied the scope to something else. Oh, I put it on the pistol. Alright, that's fine. Let's find... I want to find like a ×4 for this anyways.
Just to be fair, there's probably plenty of attachments in this room.
Ship and
the
bound.
Security room.
We got a player overhead. Oh, that's what I want right there.
Oh.
my god. If I can't loot the menu though, let's see, if I open up inventory, can I access? I guess that works. God dang it, I think I got it ×8. One at a ×4, got a ×8. I'm gonna go in the comms room in here and get what we need.
Is that the security room?
Up top.
Or is that different? Oh, up top. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go to admin first. It makes more sense since it's unlocked.
Okie dokie.
Avocado, you got ammo in your box? Yay! Avocado saving the day. Do you know those ships in StarCraft that can act like a fighter but also a ground unit? It'd be nice to have a fighter or mech transformer in Star Citizen. Whenever I see that ship, I always think of the Herald in this game.
The top-down view does look a lot like those. I think they call them are they the Valkyrie?
Yeah, I think so.
Star Citizen? Starcraft. Yeah.
Ooh, a quartz? A quartz or a prism? Jive Funk, I'll catch you later, dude. Have a good day. Can you please equip this? Man, the interaction system and just like trying to get things equipped and figured out for yourself is such a f***ing pain in this game.
You know, you keep that up, the chief sensor's gonna come in the room and smack you in the back of the head, right?
Someone just got blasted! I got you covered! Go shot!
Reloading.
There's a empty SU box down here on the bottom floor of the center room if you want to offload your loot.
Roger.
Shit! We're under attack!
Where the where did that go? Oh, Jesus. Dude, this is the wrong gun. After all of that work I did, it gave me the wrong gun.
The other one in your backpack?
No, the other one I think is still in the room on the floor. It's actually crazy to think. You just can't even trust, like it's, yeah, no, the shotgun's still back here on the gun rack.
I don't see him.
Nice.
What's up, Grenox? Can't be a looter shooter if you can't pick up your loot. It's unfortunately not working at all. Whatever. Arrow Drew, thank you so much for the sub, friend. 14 months supporting the channel. I appreciate you. It goes a long way, dude. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you as well to Granox for gifting a sub out to somebody in the chat. Fledger, welcome to the sub club. You get access to exclusive videos, live podcast, stuff. Oh my god, what is going on with my gun? Last exclusive video is actually an explanation of how Crytek helped to build Star Citizen and how that helped to almost collapse the company. There's a lot of research, more documentary style if that's the kind of thing you're interested in. It's available to anybody who is a Twitch supporter, YouTube member, or Patreon member. Patreon is the best way to support us, but there are many ways. If you're looking to warm up some toes, you can grab our socks. If you're looking for new computer peripherals, you can use our code at Corsair. If you'd like an eye tracker, the Tobii. If you want to get yourself some referrals in Star Citizen, our onion level supporter tier gets your referral added to our referral randomizer. Or, you know, you could just like chill and watch the stream. That's okay. I gotta chill every once in a while, you know? I think, though, all the people here are wiped out. We should probably start aligning the dish. Mr. Dish. Alright, I'm going to open the comms room. Oh, it's open. Just locked open.
Oh, handy.
And I can actually pick up the weapons here. That's nice. Maybe if you instance the loot. Oh, the alignment blade is gone. Maybe that's why nobody has done this dish.
It's a bit odd.
Yeah, maybe this one's glitched out. Oh, we could check the other rooms. I forgot to actually check the admin room. I'll head back over there real quick. Yeah, alignment blade is here.
Okay.
That's weird that one's missing. Let me try the third room, security, see if there's one in there. Can you use blades from other sites? I believe you can. Yeah.
Keycard accepted.
Yep, alignment blades in here too. So we're just missing comms.
All right.
So many weapons in here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one looks nice. What are you doing? Oh. Avocado's got another alignment. Did you take it from... Is that why it wasn't there? That's quite nice. That's quite useful. Well done. Good job, sir. You have succeeded in successfully making this not a disaster. What's up, Meta Sheep? Hey, Darth Hollister. Welcome in, y'all.
Stand by. Initializing dish.
Engaging when mode.
can't use her box.
Sounds like a skill issue. We'll rip the teeth out of the Velico when you get a minute.
Dentist is here. How's the bounty system now? It's still the same. My phone's acting weird. Why is it doing a system update? Did I miss? What the hell? Hold on, I can't see anything on my phone. Give me... Hey, give me a second. Can you cover my body?
Right. Oh yeah. Take it.
Initialization complete. Ready for alignment.
Ava, if you want components, I stashed a whole heap of them at the other end of this, down this end here.
Alrighty, y'all. We are going to go ahead and cut this stream short. Mrs. Tomato's not feeling great, and we're going to probably head over to the doctor just to make sure everything's okay. Because, you know, it's that time of pregnancy, and we want to make sure all is good. So, thank you guys, everybody, for being here. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Maverick, Avocado, for jumping in with us for some loot.
Problem. Hopefully everything's all good, dude.
Yeah, yeah. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for those who supported. Thank you, Toes Gang, Percival and Anonymous. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. Goes a long way. And I'm going to kick y'all off to another Star Citizen streamer. Looks like Detox is on. I'll send you all over to whatever he's up to. And have some fun. Drop the toes in chat. Drop the good times in chat. Let him know where you come from. Make sure to annoy him just enough. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for being you. Take care of yourselves, guys. Eat something you love. Do something you love. Give somebody you love a hug. And send all your best wishes and energies to Mrs. Tomato so you can make sure that she is okay. Catch you later, guys.